All right. Shalom. First of all, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to YAHAWAH, YAHAWASHI, RAWCHAA QADASH. And that's saying YAHAWAH, which is the name of the Heavenly Father, who the world ignorantly calls God, Jehovah, and Yahweh. YAHAWASHI is his name of his beloved Son, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ and Yeshua. And RAWCHAA QADASH is the name of the Holy Spirit, all in the ancient Hebrew tongue, the LaShawan Qadash. I want to give double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who taught us this truth and ruled well. Peace and salutations to the Akim out here pushing his word in sincerity, truth, and in faith. Shalom to the Israelite foreigners, those of our people that very well may look exactly like the other nations, but their heritage through their father's seed line goes back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, the Hebrew Israelites. All right. I have another lesson, and I'm going to entitle it, kind of forgot it, Salak. It was specific. It'll come back to me, all right? It'll come back to me, but the lesson is about, how, these Edomites or the evil E, how he treats our people, and kills us, maims us, tortures us, punishes us, without any kind of pushback. Okay, they can do it at will. We understand that the Lord put us in their hand, but even though they did it, there's going to be a payback for what they did to us. Okay, and the reason it sparked this lesson is the lady who accused Emmett Till, of doing something to her. She just passed away, and she was living in my hometown of Greenville, Mississippi. All right, she was living there until she died. All right, but she's gone now, and she thinks that she's not going to have to pay for that, but she will have to pay for that. She's going to pay for it, okay, in her next life. Okay, they have not gotten away with anything. Just like we don't get away with anything, they don't get away with anything. Okay, so I got a few videos I want to show, of all the things that how they do us and how they treat us. This I know it's the Most High's movie, but it truly seems like a movie, and everybody is like they look at these things that happen to us and they go about their day as if nothing happened. It just happened to them. They're nobodies. Okay, there's no, it didn't happen to a East Indian or Chinese or it didn't happen to a Arab or somebody like, it just happened to a so-called Negro. Okay, well, it's okay then. They could take it. Okay? So all you nations going to have to pay. Okay? You're going to have to pay. All right? And I hope they don't strike my channel, for putting up this video. But this is what I feel like doing. All right? And F them. Okay? If they take it down, it's because they know that they are guilty. Okay? They know. I'm not playing any video on here that is not already up on YouTube. All right? So here we go.
She is on the phone with 911 right now. Look at her. She said I just threatened her. What threat did I make towards you?
Elizabeth.
What threat did I make towards you, ma'am? Huh? This is crazy. I already knew what it was when I first got here, though.
He or she is 1 minute later trying to sound distressed.
She is on the phone with 911 right now.
So the police can come quicker.
She says she is so scared.
What?
She's shaking. See, this is...
What in the world is this, boy? I ain't gonna lie. I've never in my life had to deal with no bullshit like this. Never in my life.
So the police can come quicker.
Okay? But she had all the right and the way and the means to go in the house, close the garage door like she did at the end, just close the garage door. But that's not the thing. She wanted to get him in trouble. She wanted to call the police so they can come and kill him. Okay? These are the devils, man. They're the devil. They're not people. They're the devil. And if you see them as anything else but the devil, then something wrong with you. All right? That's one. Here's another one.
I don't know what she's saying, but I know it's white woman rage. I know what it is.
Nah, that ain't it. I just put this in there.
I know about this stuff, okay? There's a problem that has nothing to do with me. I need to solve it, right? It's just... You're offended? I'm bored. Let's do something about it. I need to stand up for my black friends I don't have. Now...
Did you call security yet?
I called one of the officers, yeah.
What did he say?
He didn't answer. I was trying to leave a voicemail.
You want me to help you call security?
Sure.
How long y'all been living here?
Go right ahead, call security.
How long y'all been living here?
It doesn't matter how long.
You got anything to say or no? You just...
I got my car broken into.
I don't give a
Only a month ago.
I don't give a I pulled in here where I paid $1,700 a month.
First off, sir, the description was exactly what you're wearing. And then you have a backpack.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So the description was me of the person that broke into your car?
Yeah. The hoodie, everything.
They had on a pink hoodie when they were breaking in?
Why I just mentioned it, I apologize.
They had on a pink hoodie, black nails, and a backpack. I mean, she did this. I'm not content creator. I'm a influencer. If I wanted to, you'd be finished.
Okay. Somebody that lives in the building, he paying his rent there. And, she decides she wants to call the police. Talking about her car got broken in. And he fits the description. Okay? Sick of this shit, man. Okay?
Welcome back to CBS This Morning. The Manhattan District Attorney's Office says it's investigating a physical confrontation between a white woman and a black teenager caught on camera. Jazz musician Keon Harold took this video in the lobby of a
It's
New
an
York
old
City
video.
hotel where he and his 14-year-old son were staying. It shows the woman tackling the teenager after accusing him of taking her cell phone, which he did not do. The confrontation is drawing comparisons to other recent false accusations against black people. Nikki Batiste is at the Arlo Hotel. Nikki, good morning. Adriana, good morning. The hotel says it did call the police after the incident about the woman's conduct, and the NYPD confirms Harold has filed a harassment complaint. The hotel also admits more could have been done to de-escalate the dispute. The case off, that's mine. Literally, get it back, please.
Are you kidding me?
Musician Keon Harold says he and his son Keon Jr. had just exited the elevator when they were confronted by this unidentified woman in the hotel lobby.
This lady was, irate and, literally just suggested that my son had somehow acquired her cell phone, which is, ridiculous. We literally never seen this lady.
In the video, the woman continues to accuse the teen of having her iPhone, and a person who identifies themselves as the manager appears to approach the teen.
I'm the manager of the hotel. I don't care.
They never asked any questions. They demanded his phone, which is ridiculous. My son is 14 years old. He has the right to have his phone, and he also has the right not to show it.
Better get on. Let's go.
As Harold and his son leave the lobby, the woman follows them. He says she then scratched him on his hand and tackled and grabbed his son.
Please get my phone back. I cannot look on my phone.
Get your...
Harold said he was told by the hotel that the woman's phone was returned by an Uber driver shortly afterward. Attorney Ben Crump, who is representing the family, is now calling on the Manhattan District Attorney to charge the woman with battery and assault.
This culture of implicit bias that so many people have, it needs to stop.
I'm going to tell them there's an African-American man threatening my life. Just 7 months ago, this video of Amy Cooper calling 911 on birdwatcher Christian Cooper went viral, highlighting the issue of false accusations accusations made against black people.
Please send the cops immediately.
Harold said his son is traumatized, but he shared the video to shed light on these incidents.
We know the stories of so many other people wrongly accused so well. So, you know, I feel like it just needs to be dealt with in this country so we can have a fair shot.
In a statement, the Arlo Hotel said it was deeply disheartened about this incident of baseless accusation, prejudice, and assault against an innocent guest. The company says it's committed to making sure this never happens again at its hotels. Jarika, Nikki, thank you.
Okay. But she's sure that was her phone. Never seen these people before. Never seen these guys before in her life. Okay. But somehow he comes up with her phone because it's an iPhone. That's in a whole nother case. She wants him to take it out of the case. No, it's mine. Take it out of that case. Okay? But they're allowed to do these types of things without any type of repercussion. All right? A black woman and her son were violently tackled after being accused of stealing a TV, okay, at Sam's Club. All right. You could just say something. Marvia Gray and her son Derek said they bought the TV at Sam's Club in Missouri, but couldn't fit the 65 into their car. According to a lawsuit, the city of, let's say, and the 4 officers involved alleged assault. The two made arrangements with the store to come back and claim the TV later that same day. But when Derek returned and employees suspected he was stealing it, another employee reported intervened to confirm that he had in fact purchased the TV. But when Derek left the store to load the TV into his car, he was followed by a police officer, okay? Despite knowing the information, officer made an emergency phone call to the police. During this emergency phone call, he was falsely reported that the witness, I'm still going too fast. Derek left the store but shortly after dropping TV off at his mother's house, they decided to return the TV for a refund, okay? Police get involved. The officer tried to grab Derek and his mother reacts. Okay. I don't have no faith in the police. They tried to take my only child. They were going to kill him, beat him so bad. Both of them wound it up on the ground. Okay. They on them like a pack of dogs, okay? No questions, just, oh, they stole something? Who said it? Okay? And she was charged with resisting, okay? And they want to seek warrants for assaulting on the law enforcement, okay? They want to seek. Okay, so they end up getting charged. You can't even go to the goddamn store to get something, you know, for these racist devils. Okay? If they accuse you of something, no questions asked. Okay? They just gonna assault you. Okay? Because it's in them. But payback is a motherfucker, boy. Okay? This dude is just sitting in his car.
Put your hands up for us. Put your hands up. Yeah. Yep. Tell you what, we
over here. Okay. All right, why don't you step out the vehicle for me?
Just gonna pat you down real quick, okay? I'll tell you that right here. Yep. Just on your back.
18 400. Oh, well.
Okay. Anything else you know about?
Correction. Signal 7.
Like that? Nope. Okay, no knives? Nope.
Charles Ocean Paul Zebra George Tom COOP ZGT. Yeah.
So just put your
Relax. Just sit down and relax. Just
Just put your butt. Okay. So the reason we're here is across the street.
For a train, I work for a city kind of children's service. I'm a safety. No. iPhone.
it was your phone that you was.
iPhone. I have 2 phones. I have a flip phone, work cell phone, and I have my iPhone, personal.
Why would somebody think it's a gun?
Why would they looking in our car, in his car?
Like I said, I can hold it up like this and probably. I'm not sure.
Okay,
Somebody
it's okay.
says,
It's okay if we check real
you say
quick.
somebody walked across?
Someone seen it, looked over and said, "This guy in the Mustang was waving a gun around."
Yeah, I got
the
here
window.
early because I didn't want to be late for my training. Yeah, you could,
And no, the one officer pulled in and said, "Well, it looks like he has a phone. You're talking on your phone."
I was talking through speaker.
Okay.
Instead of, I don't like people up like
They steal in his car. No search warrant, nothing. Just on him.
Yeah, with somebody in the distance.
Because probably some damn Edomite said something.
Okay. Yeah, when I saw you come in, I said, oh, they're here for something. So,
Yes, we are.
They here for you. They was hoping you had a gun.
Oh, great. Okay.
yeah, so I normally, that's my first time out here. I work in Akron.
Okay.
Yeah, we didn't necessarily. We got a call.
Oh, that's fine. I just figured, I saw y'all coming up in front right here, so, yeah. I saw he had his thing. I'll let you all know I have a CCW too, but I don't have it.
You don't have your gun with you. Okay. You have your ID on you by any chance?
Just in the car.
Okay.
I could have it.
Yeah, when he's done. All right.
So now it's in your IDs in here? No, it's
Why the fuck he gotta identify himself? He ain't did shit. Okay?
It's a, black one.
18-4 Noel. Robert Tom.
They running his license.
798 RT 849.
You told him what he was doing. He's just sitting there. You know, you can't sit anywhere.
Like I said, sorry to startle you.
All right, okay.
You ain't sorry.
Call like that, we gotta. Okay.
Yeah, my cell phone.
Still in his car.
You're all set. All right. Yeah.
Okay? So anybody can call and say anything, you know, but if he was a white guy, oh, you're just doing your conference call on the phone and you call, okay then, sorry about that, they would have left. Okay, they gotta go through his car, run his license, do everything, okay? This shit is ridiculous.
Well, at least that's one way to look at it. Another is that Aurora committed to a new direction months ago. We're still talking about the same old things.
Over the weekend, police pulled over and handcuffed a family they believed was driving a stolen car.
But as Denver 7's Jessica Porter reports, that car wasn't stolen. In fact, Aurora should not have even been looking for a car at all.
Terrified children scream for their mother, surrounded by police and detained over suspicion they were driving a stolen vehicle.
Why are you now placing these children on the ground,
On the ground.
face into the concrete, it's hot, in front of all of us, and screaming at them, and they're telling you they're hurt?
Jenny Wertz was in the parking lot of this shopping center on Buckley and Iliff in Aurora. She says a police car slowly pulled behind the family, and the officer drew their weapon on not just the driver, but the children.
The first officer stayed in her car and had the gun pointed, and ordered like the driver out.
Several of the children were handcuffed. Wirtz says officers tried to bully her into not recording them.
That makes me very mad because I am not anti-police. I am anti what happened yesterday, and that was ridiculous.
But the car the family was driving was in fact not stolen. And the vehicle Aurora police should have been looking for is a motorcycle that happens to have the same plate number in a different state. Video shows over a dozen officers responded and continued to arrive even after police realized no crime was committed.
Exactly.
I do not think a stolen vehicle is worth traumatizing the lives of children, not to mention the fact that I was 20 feet away with a drawn gun. They didn't even tell me to move.
Aurora police say officers drew their weapons because it's part of their unwritten policy for a high-risk stop. The chief blamed the incident on a license plate reader, even though the vehicle wasn't a motorcycle.
I totally understand that family's anger, so I don't want to diminish that anger. But I will say that it wasn't a profiling incident.
It was.
It was a hit that came through the system, and they have a picture of their actual vehicle that the officers saw.
Wirtz has filed a complaint with Internal Affairs.
At the very least, not only do you owe this family a much more genuine apology than the one I saw, but you owe it to them to never let that happen again.
Jessica Porter, Denver 7.
Got the little child on the ground, okay? Got the little children on the ground. Guns drawn on them, okay? But, it's policy that we have to do that, you know? They make up every excuse. Okay, like this woman right here, this going back to the lady who accused the guy of stealing her phone in the hotel. Listen what she has to say.
Who falsely accused a black teenager of stealing her cell phone faces extradition to New York following her arrest in Southern California. CBS's Nikki Batiste has Gayle King's interview with the 22-year-old.
Mia Ponsetto is now facing felony charges for falsely accusing and confronting jazz musician Keon Harold's 14-year-old son the day after Christmas.
No, I'm not letting him walk away with my phone!
Hours before her arrest yesterday, Ponsetto and her lawyer spoke with Gayle King in an exclusive interview for CBS this morning.
When you look at the video, the reaction seems very extreme.
How would you feel if you were alone in New York and, you're going to spend time with your family during the holidays and you lose the one thing that gets stolen from you that has all of the access?
Listen what she just said. Listen to her words. She said you lose.
You're going to spend time with your family during the holidays and you lose the one thing that gets stolen from you that has
that gets stolen from you.
Way that you're able to get back home.
Okay.
I just don't think I would randomly.
Okay. She said, if you lose the one thing that was stolen from you, she said it first. She lost it. And then tried to double back and said that it was stolen from her. So how would you feel? She trying to make herself the victim. And when she's not the victim, she lost the phone in the car. She left the phone in the car. Okay? Or wherever. Okay? And then the first phone she saw, she said it was hers. Okay? Trying to justify her bull crap. All right?
People is what I'm saying to you. I know you said you could have handled it better, but I just don't think I would randomly attack people in the manner in which you did.
The face off, that's fine. Literally,
That's fine.
You kidding me? You feel like there's only one iPhone made in the world?
No, okay, then show me the.
I don't feel that is who I am as a person. I don't feel like this one mistake does define me.
It does justify you.
The family says this
It
incident
defines you.
should have happened. Nikki Batiste, CBS News, New York.
It defines her, okay? That's how they are, okay?
Spokane, Washington. Lee Allen and his two children are out on an errand.
I was going to run to the store and grab a pair of work pants. Max and Lexi said they want the ride. We made a quick stop out of it.
But as they leave the store, the Allens are confronted by this woman.
A damn meth head. crackhead.
My name is Lee Allen. This is my son, Max. This is my daughter,
Lexi.
And we survived a crime. My initial thought when I saw her was, I'm not going to even pay her any attention because I know this is our car.
Get your ass out my way!
Court.
I am. It started to get more serious when my dad told me to start recording.
What's 911?
Max, call. More people started coming to the car. We couldn't go anywhere.
She started yelling, and it kind of seemed like it woke up the rest of the street people. It almost was like an invitation to come join in.
This man puts a menacing hand in his pocket.
That.
I thought maybe he had a gun. I don't know if this guy has a gun, but I also don't want to make a move and one of my kids get hurt. I'm a business owner. I got a big family. I got a lot to lose if I make a wrong decision in life. So I always try to stay on the right side of the law.
But a new bystander is on the scene.
I'm at the intersection of Sprague and lock your door. Sprague, left off. Yeah.
He just opens the door. This is her car.
I slam the door on him and try to keep my kids safe and think, what's the next best move?
Dad! Get out of the car! Not her car! This is not her car!
Dad!
Hello? We need help.
The Allen's car takes a pummeling.
They beating on the car. This is where we at. This is where we live. Okay?
I felt like it was just us three going against
Everything.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Dad. Dad.
I can't see anything. They're using lights to hit my car. They're trying to open my doors. I got 2 kids in the car with me. My name is Lee Allen. I drove up because they're hitting my car and I feel threatened for my life.
As they flee, the Allens are being pursued.
Max, Daddy's behind you.
I was very scared.
so right there.
I don't want to.
Can we just get a minute? Yeah. The local city police.
Okay, I ain't gonna play no more of that one.
Members of a local family say they were racially profiled. They say their 18-month-old son loves basketball, so when they were strolling the 3rd Street Promenade in Santa Monica and saw the Nike store, they decided to go inside and buy him one. But what happened when they tried to leave, they say they never expected.
We just told you we bought it. What do you need the receipt for? Because we didn't have our basketball receipt. What are you talking about? So now you come refund his money and I want an apology. This is ridiculous. And it's profiling.
I told you I paid for that.
Relax.
No, I told her I paid for that. And then she kept my son went out running. No, because you knew better. I told you I paid for that.
Back up, babe. You should be
I told
sorry.
you I paid
You
for
should
that.
be sorry.
You shouldn't even you're not even supposed to be following me.
That's true. You're not supposed to be following.
No, because you're stupid.
You're intimidating her.
Listen, you're intimidating her. Okay? Listen. The police said that the guy, when he was talking to this bitch, okay, that he was intimidating her. Okay? It's okay for her to accuse them of stealing, okay, and intimidating them in public on the 3rd Street Promenade where a gang of people are, got police around them, accusing them of stealing. But when he says something back to them, now all of a sudden hold up, man, you're intimidating her. Okay, fuck that bitch, man. All right? This shit is ridiculous.
Following us, running after us.
Joel Stallworth and Mia Dickerson say they were humiliated in public, all because a store employee didn't think they had paid for the ball. The couple eventually showed police their receipt to prove they had purchased the ball and were told they could leave. Instead, they went back inside to the store and returned the ball for a refund. Parents have hired an attorney. We've reached out to Nike and to Santa Monica Police for comment.
Okay. They do that all day. All day. This is another one. Sorry that I don't know how I recorded it sideways, Salak.
Outrage growing over a troubling police incident caught on camera.
What did he do? What you But he did nothing.
He's sitting down eating with his family.
Maskless officers approach a family eating in the food court at Lynn Haven Mall in Virginia Beach, handcuffing an innocent father of two, wrongfully accusing Jamar Mackey of credit card fraud.
Jamar, what are you doing? Y'all, we ain't here with our family.
The video of Saturday's encounter shows a police sergeant cuffing Mackey and leading him outside, allegedly because he matched the description of a suspect.
Mackey and his fiancée, Chantel Colville, repeatedly telling officers they have the wrong person.
As it all unfolds in front of their children. The couple speaking exclusively to ABC News.
Basically, we just sitting down enjoying the holidays, trying to get some lunch, and with my family. And next thing you know, I'm in handcuffs. No words, no explanations. It's just like, how has nothing changed? How is everything still the same? How do you still racial profile a black man with dreads that way in 2020? How do you do that? It's still happening this day.
Police say it was a case of mistaken identity.
No one wants to be handcuffed in front of his family, in front of the public, and like the officer did on Saturday, we apologize for the discomfort. A specific suspect description, including clothing and other factors, was then provided to our officers. And we know as a result that Mr. Mackey was subsequently approached and handcuffed.
Mackey's attorney
always use
says
that
the video
bullshit.
is further evidence of a systemic problem within police training.
Everybody in this region knows this is how you get treated. This is how black males get treated in Virginia Beach. So
that's all over all over the world, really.
Jamar and Chantel calling the experience dehumanizing and nothing more than racial profiling. They say the worst part was their 13-year-old son forced to watch as his father was wrongfully detained.
As me looking back at the video, it hurts me, man, because what if they shot me in front of my son or tased me in front of my son, like, for no reason?
I don't know if he'll be afraid of the police now or if he'll, like, just not care for them because of what he saw.
And Jamar told us when he watched that video back, he cried, thinking about other videos we've all seen of encounters with black men and police that ended so differently. He and Chantal say this was traumatizing.
Okay. But this is where we at. This is where we live. Okay. They justify themselves. Oh, it was a specific description down to the clothes and the dreads. Everything matched. Okay. So we had to do it. Okay.
The woman who made accusations that led to the killing of Emmett Till has died. Reports say Carolyn Bryant Donham died after a long battle with cancer. She was 88 years old. Back in 1955, Donham was working in a store in Sumner, Mississippi, when Emmett Till came into the shop. She claimed the black 14-year-old flirted with her. Her husband and brother-in-law kidnapped Till, tortured and killed him before dumping his body in a river. His death sent shockwaves across the country. Till's mother even left his casket open during his funeral viewing so people could see the brutality of the killing. The two men who admitted to killing the teen were acquitted by an all-white jury.
Okay.
However, in recent years, people have called for Carolyn herself to be prosecuted for murder after she told an author in 2017 that she recants her testimony from the trial. A grand jury was convened to decide charges against her last year, but they declined to indict her. For Inside Edition Digital, I'm Mara Montalbano.
Okay. They declined to indict her. All right. This is 2 Thessalonians 1:6. It says, seeing it is a righteous thing with the Most High to recompense tribulations to them that trouble you. That's the title. That was the title that I wanted to use. All right. That's the title. Okay. Because the Lord is going to let the Israelites, okay, repay these devils, man, for all the things that they have done, stretching thousands of years ago. Okay? They do things to us as if, you know, we're not human. Okay? Performing all types of surgeries on our people without no type of anesthesia. Okay? Chopping our hands, our feet off. Okay? Castrating us. Okay? Locking us into prisons. Solitary confinement. Okay? This is going on for decades. No, millenniums. What I'm talking about. Okay? But there is going to be a said, like James Brown said, the big payback is coming. Okay? So let me get into these scriptures. This is Deuteronomy 32:41. If I whet my glittering sword, and mine hand take hold on judgment, I will render vengeance to mine enemies. Okay, and we know who the enemies of YAHAWASHI are. The other nations, mainly evil E. And will reward them that hate me. Okay, they hate the Most High. The way they hate the Most High is hating us. The way they get vengeance to the Most High is through us. Okay, I will make mine arrows drunk with blood. That's the coldest scripture I ever heard. And my sword shall devour flesh, and that with the blood of the slain and of the captives from the beginning of revenges upon the enemy. Rejoice, O ye nations, with his people, for he will avenge the blood of his servants, and will render vengeance to his adversaries, and will be merciful unto his land and to his people. Okay, this is future prophecy. Okay, when the Lord begins to execute his vengeance, okay, we don't want to hear no plea. You don't want to hear no, oh Lord, that wasn't me, that was my forefathers. That you are your forefathers. Okay? There's a thing called reincarnation. Every third and fourth generation you come back. Okay? So you are your forefathers. And the Lord is going to punish you for the things that you did way back then. Just like that lady, okay, that lied on Emmett Till. She'll be back. Okay, Lord willing, Emmett has her for his personal slave and do whatever he wants to do with her. Okay, beat her ass to a pulp, and then and she die, and then bring her back to life and do it again. Okay, they think this is a game. Psalm 74:18. It says, remember this, that the enemy hath reproached, O YAHAWAH, Shem YAHAWASHI, and that the foolish people have blasphemed thy name. O deliver not the soul of the turtle dove unto the multitude of the wicked. Forget not the congregation of thy poor forever. Have respect unto the covenant, for the dark places of the earth are full of the habitations of cruelty. Okay? O let not the oppressed return ashamed. Let the poor and needy praise thy name. Arise, O YAHAWAH, Shem YAHAWASHI. Plead thine own cause. Okay, because his own cause is his people. Okay? Remember how the foolish man reproaches thee daily. Forget not the voice of thine enemies, right? Because they talk big crap, all right? The tumult of those that rise up against thee increaseth continually. Okay? You can read about that in who they are and what they've done. You can read about that in Psalms 83. I should have brought that out. Okay? Just let me get that. Let me just get that a look real quick and just bring a little of it out. Okay? Because these people think that they've gotten away with something. Okay? Putting their hands on the children of Israel. Okay? This is Psalms 83. Hold on, let me just get it. Slot. And I'm going to start at 1. It says, keep not thy silence, O power. Hold not thy peace, and be not still, O YAHAWASHI. For lo, thine enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, come, let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. Okay, you hear the name of Israel, but it's not connected with the right people. For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee. The tabernacles of Edom. Okay, you so-called white people, you Edomites, all right? And the Ishmaelites, you Arabs, of Moab, you Chinese, and the Hagarenes, you Africans, and Gabal, and Ammon is the Japanese, and Amalek, you so-called Jews. The Philistines, you Africans with the inhabitants of Tyre, more Africans. Ashurs also join with them. They have hope in the children of Lot, Selah. Do unto them as unto the Midianites, as to Sisera, and to Jabin, and the brooks of Kashan. Okay? So there's going to be judgment, man. All right? This is Psalm 79 and 1. It says, O YAHAWASHI, the heathen are come into thine inheritance. And now the inheritance is the nation of Israel. The holy temple have they defiled. They have laid Jerusalem on heaps. The dead bodies of thy servants have they given to be meat unto the fowls of the heavens, the flesh of thy saints unto the beasts of the earth. Their blood have they shed like water round about Jerusalem, and there was none to bury them. We are become a reproach to our neighbors, a scorn and derision to them that are round about us. Okay? And that happens all the time. It happened back then, and it continues to happen right now. How long, Yahweh, Ba'ashem YAHAWASHI, without be angry forever? You know, are you going to be angry with your people forever? Shall thy jealousy burn like fire? Pour out thy wrath upon the heathen that have not known thee, and upon the kingdoms that have not called upon thy name. For they have devoured Jacob, and have wasted his dwelling place. O remember not again us former slot. O remember not against us former iniquities. Let thy tender mercies speedily prevent us, for we are brought very low. We are in a very low state because Yahweh Ba'ashem YAHAWASHI has put us there. Okay? It's not that these nations are strong and have so much power. It's the power of Yahweh Ba'ashem YAHAWASHI that has us in this low state. Okay? The curses. Help us, O Yahweh Ba'ashem YAHAWASHI, of our salvation, for the glory of thy name, and deliver us and purge away our sins for thy name's sake. Wherefore should the heathen say, where is their power, or where is their God? Let him be known among the heathen in our sight by the revenging of the blood of the servants which is shed. Let the sighing of the prisoners come before thee, according to the greatness of the power preserve though it said, though those that are appointed to die, and render unto our neighbors sevenfold into their bosom their reproach, wherewith they have reproached thee, O Yahawah, Ba'ashem YAHAWASHI. So we thy people and sheep of thy pasture will give thee thanks forever. We will show forth thy praise to all generations. Okay, and that's starting to happen right now. Okay, as the Lord brings us back into his good graces. Okay, Psalms 94. O Lord Yahawah Ba'ashem YAHAWASHI, our power, to whom vengeance belong, O power, to whom vengeance belongeth, show thyself. Lift up thyself, thou judge of the earth. Render a reward to the proud. Okay, because they're very proud. Okay. Back then when you know, they knew that these two guys kidnapped and killed Emmett Till, they were so proud that they didn't even get acquitted. Nothing happened to them. Okay? Nothing happened to them. But the Lord has them. Most High did not forget that. Okay? They will get their punishment, and they will know why they are getting punished. Okay? They're going to know that they're getting punished for that. Okay? Lord willing, the Lord punish them so bad and beat their head so bad and have them live and walk around with that head. Okay? It says, Yahawah, Ba'ashem YAHAWASHI, how long shall the wicked triumph? They're triumphing now. How long shall they utter and speak hard things? Okay? Because they can go into the courtroom and you know, if we whistle at a white girl, then we'll get beaten and thrown into jail for life. Okay? And all the workers of iniquity boast themselves. They break in pieces thy people, O Yahawah, Ba'ashem YAHAWASHI, and afflict thine heritage. That's exactly what they do. Okay? They slay the widow and the stranger and murder the fatherless. Okay? Yet they say, the Lord Yahawah shall not see, neither shall the God of Jacob regard it. Okay? They don't think the Most High, you know, is even looking upon it. You know? They think that the Most High has given up on his people. Okay? Understand, ye brutish among the people, and ye fools. When will ye be wise? He that planteth the ear, shall he not hear? He that formed the eye, shall he not see? He that chasteneth the heathen, shall not he correct? He that teacheth man knowledge, shall not he know? Okay, the Most High is breaking it down to you. The Lord knoweth the thoughts of man, that they are vanity. Blessed is the man whom thou chasteneth, O Yahawah, and teachest him out of thy law. Talking about the Israelites. That thou mayest give him rest from the days of adversity, unto the pit be digged for the wicked. Okay, there's a pit being dug. Okay, for you wicked. You walk around the earth proud. You know, you're so proud against our people that you give them, you know, jaywalking, 96 years in prison. Okay, hard labor for jaywalking. Okay, you're proud that you could do that, but wait until the Lord gives the power to his people to do what they want to do to you for 1,000 years. Okay? With spiritual power. Okay? You haven't seen anything. What's coming to you is not even, you can't even write it in a book. Okay? It says, for the Lord YAHAWASHI will not cast off his people, neither will he forsake his inheritance, but judgment shall return unto the righteous, unto righteousness, and all the upright in heart shall follow it. Okay, because the Lord is going to put the law, statutes, and commandments inside of his people. He's going to program us not to sin. We're going to be totally righteous. Who will rise up for me against the evildoers, or who will stand up for me against the workers of iniquity? YAHAWASHI will. Unless the Lord YAHAWASHI had been my help, my soul had almost dwelt in silence. When I said, my foot slippeth, thy mercy, O Yahweh, help me up. In the multitude of my thoughts within me, thy comforts delight my soul. Shall the throne of iniquity have fellowship with thee, which frameth mischief by law? Okay? Because all these laws are framed against the Israelites. You go into the courtroom, okay? Richard Pryor made a joke. You go in there looking for justice, what you're going to find is just us, okay? Just us in that mug, all right? They're not in there serving no time, all right? They gather themselves together against the souls of the righteous and condemn the innocent blood. But the Lord YAHAWASHI is my defense, and my power is the rock of my refuge. And he shall bring upon them their own iniquity, future prophecy, and shall cut them off in their own wickedness. Yea, the Lord our power shall cut them off. This is coming. You could best believe it. Isaiah 49:26. And I will feed them that oppress thee with their own flesh, and they shall be drunken with their own blood, as with sweet wine. And all flesh shall know that I am the Lord YAHAWASHI, am thy Savior and thy Redeemer, the mighty one of Jacob. Okay? They steadily saying, well, where's your power? Where's your God? Y'all always be talking about this God, you know? You're going to see. And when you see, you're going to wish that you had never been born. You're going to wish that you didn't even exist. Okay? The way the Lord is going to torture your butt. Okay? You're going to wish you had never been created. All right? Because your pride has deceived thee. Zechariah 2:8. For thus saith the Lord YAHAWASHI of hosts, after the glory hath he sent me unto the nations which spoiled you, okay, and all you other nations as well. For he that toucheth you toucheth the apple of his eye. Okay, I know y'all done heard that saying before. Okay, so get ready. Get ready. Enjoy yourselves while you can, because there will be no more enjoyment for Edom. Okay? You other nations, you got 1,000 years coming too. Okay? Psalms 137:7. Remember, O YAHAWASHI, the children of Edom in the day of Jerusalem. Okay? When we was in Jerusalem back in 70 AD, okay, who said, race it even to the foundation thereof, okay, destroy it, okay, O daughter of Babylon, okay, which is America, who are to be destroyed and will be destroyed, happily shall he be that rewardeth thee as thou hast served us. Okay, you going to get reward. The reward is coming. Happy shall he be that taketh and dasheth thy little ones against the stone. Okay? Because you used to do that to our children. Hang the mother upside down, slice her belly open, The baby drops out and you stump on the baby head with your big boots. Okay? Kill the baby. Okay? And that was perfectly okay. All right? Ezekiel 25:12. Thus saith the Lord power, YAHAWASHI YAHAWASHI, because that Edom hath dealt against the house of Judah by taking vengeance, and hath greatly offended, and revenged himself upon them. What was the revenge for? So-called because we what? We got the birthright, okay, and the blessing. It was already set up through the Spirit for that to happen, all right? Therefore, thus saith the Lord power, YAHAWASHI YAHAWASHI, I will also stretch out mine hand upon Edom, and will cut off man and beast from it, and will make it desolate from Teman, and they of the Dan shall fall by the sword, and I will lay my vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people Israel, and they shall, oh Lord, cause hey, that race war is coming, okay? And y'all got all your guns and your ammo, you got ammo for days and whoop-de-whoop, whatever, okay? But this is the Lord speaking of what's going to happen. Regardless of how you've prepared, the Lord has already prepared his people, okay? The Lord already had it in his mind that he's going to execute his vengeance. Why? By the hand of his people, Israel, upon you, damn Edomites, all right? It says, and they shall do in Edom according to mine anger and according to my fury, and they shall know my vengeance, saith the Lord Yahweh, Bahashim Yahawashi, power, okay? You're going to know. You're going to know, all right? This is Obadiah, chapter 1, start at 10. It says, for thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever. And it's talking to Edom. When you start the chapter, this chapter is talking about evil E, okay? In the day that thou stoodest on the other side, okay? In the day that the strangers carried away captive his forces, talking about 70 AD, when we were in Jerusalem, and foreigners entered into his gates and cast lots upon Jerusalem, even thou wast as one of them. But thou should not have looked on the day of thy brother in the day that he became a stranger. Neither should thou have rejoiced over the children of Judah in the day of their destruction. Neither should thou have spoken proudly in the day of distress. Okay? And you see that happening. That happened all many times. Okay? The green, what was that? Black Wall Street. Okay? They got it on film. You know, look, they got a piano. They went in after they forced us out. Okay, went in and stole all the goods out of the house. Talking about they got a piano. I don't even have a piano. I don't even have an organ. You know, took all the good things out of the house and then burned it down. Okay. It says, thou shouldst not have entered into the gates of my people in the day of their calamity. Yea, thou shouldst not have looked upon their affliction in the day of their calamity, nor have laid hands on their substance in the day of their calamity. Okay, the Lord remembers all of that. Okay, neither should thou have stood in the crossway to cut off those of his that did escape. Oh, look, there he is right over there. Neither should thou have delivered up those of his that did remain in the day of distress. Oh, they hiding over there. For the day of the Lord is near upon all the heathen. As thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee. Thy reward shall return upon thine own head. Okay? There's no way around it. You could delete this video. You could delete all the videos that has ever been made about your destruction, and that will not stop the destruction from coming and the vengeance of the Lord raining upon your head. It's not going to stop it. You could stop my mouth. Okay, you could do whatever you want to do. But that's not going to negate the fact that the Lord is coming for you with vengeance and fury. And he's going to use his people to do it. Okay? You have not gotten away with anything. Okay? The Lord is going to revenge all of that pride, man. It says, for as ye have drunk upon my holy mountain, okay, and this holy mountain is Israel, the people, so shall all the heathen drink continually. Yea, they shall drink, and they shall swallow down, and they shall be as though they had not been. The Lord is going to bring you down so low to where it's going to be like you never even had any type of rulership. You ain't have nothing. Okay? Because that's how low you brought us down. All right? As if you had nothing, man. It's going to be like you ain't never been. Especially you Edomites. Okay? And it's going to say it. All right? But upon Mount Zion shall be deliverance. And Mount Zion is speaking of the monument of Israel. But upon Mount Zion shall be deliverance. And there shall be holiness. And the house of Jacob shall possess their possessions. And the house of Jacob shall be a fire. And the house of Joseph a flame. Talking about the northern and the southern kingdom. And the house of Esau for stubble. And they shall kindle in them and devour them. And there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau, for the Lord YAHAWAH BaHashem YAHAWASHI has spoken it. Mic drop. Drop the mic. It's over. Okay? It's over. It's done. All right? You coming with this thing here, but your enterprise is not going to go fully. All right? You're going to get the ones of our people that the Lord wants to destroy. Okay? They're going to take this thing. Right? But the rest of the people of the elect is not going to take it. The Lord is going to deliver his elect. All right? This is coming. This is coming to America. All right? Besides the other vengeance. All right? So I'm going to end it right there. Okay? This is coming to America. All right? I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to YAHAWAH BaHashem YAHAWASHI BaHashem RAWCHAA QADASH. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to the Akim. All right? We have to speak the kingdom of heaven into existence on the daily, man. And it's being spoken as I speak. All right? This kingdom is almost done. We're almost out of this piece. Salvation is coming to the Hebrew Israelites, the elect. All right. So Lord willing, it was an edifying lesson. Until the next time, I want to say shalom.